99% of the people are not controlling the Wall Street. Only 1% of the people are controlling it. Now, what's the way out? It's not just by going and demonstrating before the Wall Street. We can find a solution to that. Does anyone have a solution for this? No one. The politicians don't have a solution for it. Democrats or Republicans, they don't have a solution for it. The economists, they don't have a solution. Then who has a solution? The individual has the solution. Every individual has the potential. And every individual, if he makes up his mind, or if he tunes his brain, because mind is a very vague term, but when I talk in terms of brain, which I will come to in a moment, we are more concrete. Then it is possible that 99% of the people can get wealthy. God simply doesn't care whether you drive a Mercedes-Benz or a Rolls-Royce or a Toyota Corolla, or you borrow the car from your mother or walk to wherever you want to go or take a bus. It's not his business. Don't link God to any of this. That is your your mind saying positive things or negative things towards money. So you have to really reset that mind. And that's where we are heading towards. And that's what is closest to my heart. If everybody becomes wealthy, then we can create a golden age. And that is the purpose of Millionaires Yoga. Now, having said that, I want to be more concrete and then give you a scientific presentation of what a Millionaires Yoga is. Millionaires Yoga is developing a millionaire's brain. Is a millionaire's brain different from a poor man's brain? Yes. Absolutely. The millionaire's brain is in a field of all possibilities. He can do things very quickly. There are no obstacles. First in the mind, then that translates itself into three-dimensional reality. But a poor man's mind is more caught up in negative thinking. So let me be precise of what I am saying. I have brought a brain model here to show you this. This is called the cortex. Okay. And see how big it is. It's so huge. This brain was developed at a later time. Okay. There is the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, and then the occipital lobe. And all these cortex area got developed during our evolution. I don't know if it is purely evolution, it may be involution too. So it's good and bad, more bad than good. Now, look at this part of the brain, the midbrain. It's called the midbrain. This area in the middle, it's called the midbrain. The midbrain is the millionaire's brain. So this is very precise, I think. And this big brain, the cortex, is the poor man's brain. So it's caught up in logic. This midbrain can think whatever it wants to do, and it is not negative. So to repeat what I said, a millionaire's brain is the midbrain. The poor man's brain is the cortex, where particularly the forebrain, the frontal lobe. So all that we need to do is to develop the midbrain area. Once we are able to develop the midbrain area, then there are no obstacle whatsoever. Now I am talking in very concrete terms. Now I was just reading a book. I'll be showing it in later sessions during this webcast. There is a scientist who is working with students, and he is working with poor students versus students from rich family. And the students coming from the poor family have a different brain. It is scientific data, and he is involved in curriculum development. He says all the parts of the brain of a poor student works poorly. And with the students coming from the wealthy families, they perform well. So it is very important, and I am very happy that I am doing that. So fundamentally what we need to do is to make everybody wealthy, if possible a millionaire. And that is possible. How? By activating the midbrain. The midbrain is not active at all. The midbrain specializes in miracles. It's otherwise called a psychic brain. You know, who has done a lot of work on this and then demonstrated to the world about the midbrain and what miracles it can do? It is a channel called Ramtha. A lot of scientists have studied her brain, and also the people whom she trained. And you can, after some period of training, you can blindfold yourself and walk your way to your home. How? The midbrain is active. That is not available. Go to the YouTube and find out. So why are we not developing it? Because up until now, we have not been exposed to that. That is the problem. We have not identified the treasure that is lying deep within us.